Okay, good morning, everybody. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, we're getting a lot of people joining us. Some people I don't recognize. I don't know if we were expecting. Um, when we, I think probably it'd be worth before we begin, just identify if we have people here who are not affiliated with the parties or commission staff. Anyone here who's just who's not just, but who's a member of the public, who's not affiliated with the applicant or commission staff. Everyone's connected with the applicant who's online here? Can someone help me out here?
Yeah, Your Honor, this is Alex Peterson from Muddy
Mm-hmm.
Creek Solar. I think, Karen, I don't think we've met before, but are you a participating landowner in the project? Is that
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
okay? So yeah, to the extent that you're a participating landowner and not a witness, I think those might
Okay.
be the people that are online that are not, what the people you're expecting.
That's it? Because okay. All right, great. So, okay, so people are continuing to come in. So, all right, great. So, is it Karen? So,
Yes.
I'm Mike Newmark, the administrative law judge for the PSC. So, I wanted you to know that this hearing is only for the parties and commission staff. So, I'm going to ask you. So, I have a link here. You can observe the hearing on our YouTube channel, and I can, if you have the screen share up, I can show you that link.
Okay.
So you want to go to our YouTube channel for hearings, and you'll see our live stream. Because members of the public, landowners who aren't parties, aren't allowed to participate here, but you can observe through YouTube. But don't go anywhere. I wanted to let you know that so on Thursday we'll be in Elk Mound to hear comments from the public. So if you want to attend that hearing, feel free, or you can join us by Zoom and participate that way. You can give a comment over Zoom that way, or you can file a written comment as the notice indicates here in this section of the notice. You can file it online or mail a comment to us. We just need to get the written comment by February 23rd. That has to be in our office by the 23rd. So those are the ways that landowners can participate who aren't parties to the case. So I'm going to ask you now if you don't mind just disconnecting, and we'll see you. Maybe we'll see you on Thursday, but certainly feel free to observe today's course of events on the YouTube channel.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, all right, thanks. Okay, so everyone else is connected with the party. Okay, so let's get started then. We'll get on the record. Welcome, everyone. This is Docket 9831 CE 100, the application of Muddy Creek Solar for authority to construct solar electric generation facilities and a BESS battery energy storage system. My name is Michael Newmark, the administrative law judge for the PSC. We're here on Zoom with the applicant and commission staff, and we're here for the party session. So we're accepting. I'm going to be receiving evidence from parties and commission staff. Those witnesses are available for cross-examination, but I think the way I've gotten some preliminary messages from the participants, and it doesn't look like we have much to do here in terms of the formalities. We'll just kind of check things in and get everything sworn in and put into the record. First, let's take appearances. So I'm going to display the service list, and who do we have representing Muddy Creek Solar today?
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. This is Alex Peterson here on behalf of Muddy Creek Solar and with my colleagues from Michael Best, Ori Walsvik, and Jordan Meiden.
All right, great, thanks. And commission staff.
Appearing on behalf of the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin, and with me is my colleague, Michael Garcia.
Okay, welcome. All right,
Did you say your name, Sophia? I know who you are, but I didn't hear it.
I'm sorry if I didn't. Sophia Rogers.
And off the record, your mic's a little low, lower than the others, so I'm gonna turn you up, but just so you know if people might have trouble hearing you. Okay.
I'll speak up, Your Honor. Thank you
yeah,
for that.
that's a little better, yeah, thanks. So I'm gonna display, so we can stay off the record for a sec, just displaying the offered evidence list. There didn't seem to be too much. Oh, come on. All right, so just the first preliminary question, let's get on the record for the offered evidence. So we got the offered evidence list in front of us on the screen share. Just the first question is errors or omissions. I'm just asking the applicant first, did I miss any filings or misname something here?
Yeah, Your Honor, I think I just had one note on the application exhibit. We did file a revised version of that. And it's on IRF, and so I just wanted to, it might be a moot point because you've asked us to refile it with some changes anyways, but just wanted to see whether that needs to be corrected or not.
Okay, let's go off the record then. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Okay. Okay, so let me just, I'll show. So, we can stay off the record. I appreciate refiling this in the new format. But yeah, I think there are the revised, this does have revised. But we wanted to change the confidential versions. Okay, yeah, so let's get back on the record. So the applicant did refile the application exhibit between the time I saw it last and my comment about refiling. But I think as Attorney Peterson may have mentioned that we still have a new document, a new correction to be made in Appendix D. So that'll have to be reflected in another refiling of the application exhibit. So thanks for...
Was that Appendix D, like dog?
Appendix D like dog, yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And Your Honor, I did have a question about your proposed change to the application exhibit there in the draft offered evidence list. So your note says that you wanted us to refile the Appendix D to reflect some changes to redactions and confidentiality issues, and is the Appendix D that was filed doesn't have those redactions. So I think from context, looking at the exhibit or the exhibits that we did file, I'm thinking that you meant Appendix N that has a part 1 and 2 and has confidential versions, but I just wanted to confirm that that was the case.
That's probably exactly correct. Let's see. So it was the cultural resources document. I think that's, yeah, it looks like.
I think that's Appendix N.
Yeah, okay. Yes, that's what I meant. It's the cultural.
Okay.
So, and I was trying to reference you, I don't know, maybe I was looking at a different doc. I was trying to reference you to the, that solar document,
Modeling document?
Modeling document, yeah, as a point of reference, but it looks like I got that reference wrong too. So, yeah, okay, appreciate that. So, was there any question about what I meant with the substance of that comment?
No, I think that's understood. Just wanted to make sure we had the right document that we were going to have to refile.
Yeah, great. Thanks for checking in on that. And so while I have you on the topic, any other questions about the comments?
I just had one additional question, and not about the comments, but just about the list in general. The requests to correct direct testimony are on here as received evidence, and I was just curious whether those would be considered record evidence that the commission would look at, or are they listed on here just so we could consider them today, the requests?
The latter. So the requests were sent, in a timely fashion, and I appreciate getting those in, as soon as possible, which I think is the case. And there was no objection to them, so technically they're approved. But what I'll need to do is have you update those the direct testimony filings with a revised version that incorporates the corrections that are approved today.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Mhm. So by putting them on the list, just to a reminder, a point of reference for that. But yeah, that's part of the process. I should be telling you that we're accepting those corrections and you should be updating those. So thanks for putting that out there. Any other questions from the applicant?
Yeah, I just have one going forward question, and maybe this is not the appropriate time, but maybe I'll just ask it to you, and you can let me know if it's appropriate now. And
Sounds good.
so we are planning to ask a few direct examination questions on the stand from witnesses.
Okay.
And my understanding is that will be offered into the record and the transcript, and that we don't need to make post-hearing filing. But the way the FMO was drafted, there was some references to sur rebuttal testimony that would, as examples of things that needed to be filed post-hearing. And just wanted to confirm that, if we ask questions of witnesses on the stand, that we don't need to file a written version of that post-hearing.
Okay. Yeah, that's not my intention is that you shouldn't have to do that, but and that the statements made live go in the transcript. If you were to have needed to offer or reference a new document that wasn't already offered, that would have been, according to the FMO, we would have wanted to see that in our served to us by email, including me. And I always get the time wrong, but it's the day before. The time has fluctuated over the course of the years, but so I think that's.
Okay, thanks, Your Honor. Yeah, that was my understanding as well, and we don't have a document to offer into the record today. So just wanted to confirm that we didn't need to upload, kind of a written version of testimony that we asked on the stand after the hearing, which I think was what we thought was the case.
Okay, so just so I know, what may have led you to think that's what the FMO was requiring? Because I want to make sure we're not confusing others about that.
Yeah, see if I can pull it up. I think it was in examples of potential post-hearing filings. I think certain ones that were listed as sur rebuttal testimony, which I think is colloquially how people refer to, on the stand responses to sur rebuttal. So I think that maybe it was a reference to, I think if you turn to page 32 of the FMO, that's what we were looking at. That just maybe take a pause.
Okay, yeah. So if we're all on the record, let's get off the record.
Page 32 of the printed version or the PDF, Alex?
It's page 37 of the PDF and 32 of the printed. So it's labeled 32 of 39 on the bottom was we were looking at.
Oh, okay. So are you referencing the table then that just shows you naming conventions? Okay, yeah. How to best explain this? I guess it's just meant as an example. I suppose what was meant by that is that for post-hearing evidence, that's evidence that wasn't presented at the hearing, and it's connected to a request to submit additional evidence post-hearing. So this would be new testimony coming in that was forgotten or is for some good cause needed to go into the record now after the hearing. So it wouldn't be something that's getting presented at the hearing. But I see where that could have led to confusion. So if someone was to file a written document that was sur rebuttal and I was to accept it, that would also need to be filed, but it wouldn't be considered post-hearing evidence. It would just be considered filing, a document that we used at the hearing. And there wouldn't be a motion for that because we already would have approved it at the hearing, and I would have received it. It just needs to be, the process just needs to be completed with the filing. So that's the distinction. So I wouldn't consider that anything we receive at the hearing wouldn't be considered post-hearing evidence. Whether it's something that we have before us, or even just like if someone says, well, we want to put the MISO tariff in the record, everyone knows what that is. I can say, all right, we'll mark it Exhibit 12 and just get it to us by the revision deadline. That's not post-hearing evidence. That doesn't need a motion. It's already been received. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, thanks for the clarification, Your Honor. I think that was our understanding as well, and makes sense. I just wanted to make sure we were following the rules properly. So appreciate it.
You're right on the ball there. Okay. So we're off the record. Anything else for questions from the applicant? Nothing? Okay.
Yeah, no further questions.
All right. Well, let's get back. Well, let's get back on. Might as well. So we got commission staff. Any errors or omissions first?
No errors or omissions, Your Honor.
All right. And there was, I think you had a question about one of the comments that I might have had a note here that was now out of date.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah.
There's a.
Is it the Whitings? No.
No, it was Kinsey's direct. You had a question as to whether order conditions currently. If you don't mind clicking on the Kinsey direct.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh, again. Well, yeah, here is my. So this note, the kind of the condition about reporting.
Yes, and we checked that and confirmed that the proposed order conditions do cover reporting that best unit decision.
I'm sorry, reporting what decision?
That best unit decision.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So that's deleted then. We won't need that.
As to the exhibit, Kinsey 1, you had noted that this was one slide out of it. It was clearly an excerpt of a larger document. We will address that on the stand. There's no title page in the public version of that document, and so we'll explain that so that it's clear where it came from. I think that was it. Oh, Samantha Whitens can address your question. On the stand.
Okay, great.
Would you like her to go ahead? I can ask her that question, or if you prefer, you can, of course. I'll go ahead and ask.
Well, why don't you do that as a supplemental testimony on the stand, and we'll see where it goes.
Yep, got it.
All right. Anything else from staff?
Nothing else from commission staff. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. So with no further ado, why don't we? Oh, so I should ask. Now, as far as I know, there's no cross for anyone. Do we want to excuse witnesses, or are we going to call them to verify? So I'll ask that. Go ahead, Attorney Peterson.
Yeah, Your Honor. We were going to call our witnesses to verify their testimony.
All right. And you had some additional testimony. You mentioned that.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's proceed. So I just want to mention, while we're on the record, I can accept the documents presented in the offered evidence list pending the updates, corrections, and the verification that we're going to get here today. The updates will be due by that revision deadline that we've set previously. So go ahead, Attorney Peterson, call your first witness.
Thanks, Your Honor. Muddy Creek Solar calls Marta Lash to the stand.
Did you call her? What did you call her, Marta?
Marta Lash, Lasch.
Okay. So I see
Marta Jensen
let's go off the record for a sec. So I see Marta there, eager to testify, but that's Marta Lash.
Yes, Jensen would be my maiden name, Your Honor.
Okay. So just. All right, let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, go ahead, Attorney Peterson.
Ms. Lash, did you cause to be filed direct and rebuttal testimony as well as 3 exhibits in this docket?
Yes.
And if asked those same questions today, would you provide the same answers?
Yes, I would.
Do you have any modifications to your testimony or exhibits?
No, I do not.
And are the testimony and exhibits that you caused to be filed true and accurate to the best of your knowledge and understanding?
Yes, they are.
I have no additional questions.
All right. Any cross?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Thanks. You're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Muddy Creek Solar would like to call John Wader to the stand. This is Ori Walsvik.
Thanks. All right. I see you there. All right. Raise your right hand. And do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, Mr. Wader, did you cause to be filed direct and rebuttal testimony as well as 4 exhibits in this case?
Yes.
And if I asked you those same questions today, would you provide the same answers?
Yes.
Do you have any modifications to those testimony and exhibits?
No.
Is the testimony and the exhibits you caused to be filed true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. Have you reviewed the surrebuttal testimony of PSC witness Andrew Kraft, including the maps and exhibit PSC Kraft 1?
Yes.
So in his surrebuttal testimony, Mr. Kraft identifies a potential mapping discrepancy between the map provided in exhibit Kraft 1 and the map provided in exhibit Wader 4. What is the source of this mapping discrepancy?
The archaeological site index, or ASI, data Mr. Kraft has in his exhibit is different than the field survey data collected for the project and uploaded to the Wisconsin Historical Society, WHS, in 2024. The ASI data set shows sites DN 0538, DN 0519, and DN 0540 comprising a much larger area than our field surveys, which I presented as exhibit MCS-Wader-4. I do not know why the ASI is not displaying the information we had previously uploaded, but Muddy Creek Solar will work to correct any incorrect information as soon as practical in the coordination with WHS.
Okay. And how will you further address this mapping discrepancy?
Muddy Creek Solar will work with the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, Mr. Kraft, and the State Historical Preservation Office to ensure that the correct data is being reviewed. To the extent that any overlap in our field survey data and the proposed project facilities exists, Muddy Creek Solar commits to modifying the project design to avoid impacts to the map sites during the final design process. The modification would remove project facilities and array placements from intersections with DN 0519, DN 0538, and DN 0540 so that further site surveys are not required.
All right, thank you. I don't have any further questions.
All right. Any cross?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just had a brief clarifying question for the witness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to digest all this now and put it into a coherent answer, a coherent question, but I'm just wondering, in the field, well, let me say, the way I understood your answer, witness Wader, was the maps that you've submitted in your Exhibit 4 are from a field survey, and you're asserting that they're more accurate than the maps that are on file with the Historical Society. Is that fair? Is that accurate?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I guess is it the Historical Society that needs to adopt your data and put it into its maps?
Your Honor, the way I understand it is that we uploaded topographic maps with our field survey boundaries to SHPO, and they then hand drew our polygons onto a map which Witness Kraft is reviewing.
Mhm.
And that's where the discrepancy came in. The hand-drawn polygons do not match our field survey polygons.
So you haven't gotten an indication from, and can you just give the acronym SHPO? Just give us the letters for
Oh.
that.
SHPO.
Okay, great. So the SHPO, is there a dispute as to the accuracy of your data, or is SHPO indicated that it's going to accept that data and just misdrew it?
We haven't received any feedback from SHPO, but I believe based on our field data, it appears that they hand drew our boundaries in off of a PDF copy of our boundaries that we field surveyed.
And Your Honor, if I may, commission staff does not dispute the accuracy of the field data. It should have been provided to SHPO and reflected in the maps that witness Kraft was reviewing. And so the witness here has explained that those the data has been provided. We're not sure why it isn't being reflected, but we're comfortable proceeding on the understanding that it'll be rectified in the future.
So just a question for the witness then, if the applicant were to follow your maps, what's your confidence level that the project won't be cited in those sites that are on the maps?
My confidence is high.
Okay. All right. Thanks. That's all I had. Any other questions, follow-up questions based on what we just heard?
Can I ask a follow-up, Your Honor? This is
Absolutely.
Orrin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so Mr. Waiter, even if the Wisconsin Historical Society data that Mr. Kraft reviewed is accurate, understanding that it's your testimony that you have a high confidence that your field survey data is accurate, would the project modify its design such that those areas would not be intersected by project facilities?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Okay, great. Excellent. All right, if there's nothing else, then you're excused. Thanks very much.
Your Honor, this is Alex Peterson. Muddy Creek Solar calls Chris Andrews to the stand.
See you there. All right, raise your right hand. If you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Just off the record for a second. Debbie, can you see him?
He's kind of
If you could
blended
just,
into the background, but yeah.
yeah, just lower. Yeah, just get more centered to the screen.
There we go.
Perfect.
Thank
All right.
you.
Back on the record. Go ahead.
Mr. Andrews, did you cause to be filed direct testimony as well as one exhibit in this docket?
Yes, I did.
And if asked those same questions today, would you provide the same answers?
Yes, I would.
Do you have any modifications to your testimony or exhibit?
No, I do not.
And are the testimony and exhibit that you caused to be filed true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. No further questions.
All right. Any cross? No? All right. Thanks. You're excused.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, this is Ori Walsvik. Muddy Creek Solar calls Andrew Larson to the stand.
All right. There you are. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Thanks. Go ahead.
Mr. Larson, did you cause to be filed direct testimony as well as an exhibit in this docket?
Yes.
And if I asked those same questions today, would you provide the same answers?
Yes.
Do you have any modifications to your testimony or exhibits?
No.
And are the testimony and exhibits you caused to be filed true and accurate to the best of your knowledge and understanding?
Yes.
Okay, the witness is available.
Any cross? Hearing none, you're excused.
Okay. Muddy Creek Solar calls David Loomis to the stand.
See you there. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Loomis. Did you cause to be filed direct testimony as well as an exhibit in this docket?
Yes.
And if I asked you the same questions today, would you provide the same answers?
Yes.
Do you have any modifications to your testimony or exhibit?
No.
And are the testimony and exhibit that you caused to be filed true and accurate to the best of your knowledge and understanding?
Yes.
Okay, the witness is available.
Any cross? Hearing none, you're excused. Thank you. That's all the applicant witnesses, correct?
That's correct.
All right, let's move on to commission staff.
Commission staff calls Andrew Kraft to the stand.
Right, there you are. Oh, just happened here.
Right.
All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Witness Kraft, did you prepare and file or cause to be filed direct testimony, rebuttal testimony, an exhibit, and the EA exhibit in this docket?
Yes.
Are the statements and representations in the testimony and exhibits that you filed true and correct?
Yes.
Do you have any additions or modifications at this time?
No.
Available for cross-examination.
Any questions?
None for me, Your Honor.
All right, thanks, you're excused.
Commission staff calls Reed Kinsey to the stand.
Look at that. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Please state your name.
My name is Reed Kinsey.
Did you prepare and file or cause to be filed direct testimony and one exhibit in this case?
Yes.
Are the statements and representations in the exhibit and testimony you filed true and correct?
Yes.
Do you have any additions or modifications at this time?
No.
Can you please describe exhibit PSC Kinsey 1 and how you prepared it?
Yes. The exhibit contains an excerpt of a larger document that is publicly available on the MISO website. Commission staff created this exhibit by going through the MISO website and clicking on Planning, Generator Interconnection Queue, and downloading the Definitive Planning Phase Schedule archive. The source document is in the 2025 folder and is called Definitive Planning Phase Schedule 25-1201. The exhibit is just the first page of this PDF. The purpose of the exhibit is to show the planned completion date for MISO's DPP2 study process as March 11, 2026.
No further questions. Open for cross-examination.
All right, any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
All right, thanks, you're excused.
Thank you.
The commission calls Jury Rautermacher to the stand.
See you there. Okay, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead.
Please state your name.
Jury Rautermacher.
Did you file or cause to be filed direct testimony and rebuttal testimony in this docket?
Yes, I did.
Are the statements and representations in the testimony you filed true and correct?
Yes, they are.
Do you have any additions or modifications at this time?
No, I do not.
The witness is available for cross.
Any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, you're excused.
Thank you.
Commission staff calls Stacy Rowe to the stand.
Okay. Just a second here. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, go ahead.
Please state your name.
Stacy Rowe.
Did you prepare and file or cause to be filed direct testimony in this docket?
Yes, I did.
Are the statements and representations in the testimony you filed true and correct?
Yes, they are.
Do you have any additions or modifications at this time?
No, I do not.
Open for cross.
Any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
Right. Thanks, you're excused.
Thank
Is
you.
witness Whiten's first name Jean by any chance?
Samantha.
Oh, right. Okay, so Jean is not coming and not going to be in the. I don't, he's just someone in the waiting room, Jean. So I don't know why. Oh, Samantha's there. Yeah. Okay, great. And there you are. Okay. Raise your right hand. It's been a morning. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead.
Please state your name.
Samantha Whitens.
Did you file and or cause to be filed direct testimony, including a request to correct direct testimony, along with 3 exhibits in this docket?
Yes.
Are the statements and representations in the testimony you filed true and correct?
Yes.
And sorry, are the statements and representations in the exhibits you filed true and correct as well?
Yes.
Do you have any additions or modifications at this time?
No, I do not.
We received 1 question from the judge on the received evidence list that I'm going to read out to you. Do you have any opinion with respect to the extent of overall trend in, I'm sorry, do you have any opinion with respect to the extent of the overall trend in the utility scale solar development industry's track record for implementing effective winter stabilization plans and generally preventing erosion and runoff?
Yes, I do. And I would say that the general trend is positive. However, I think that's also largely based on the relationships and communication that I've established with, I guess, our more frequent flyers, our more frequent utility companies and contractors that I've established more of a history with at this point. They, through conversations and communications that I have with them through the design process, they generally know the questions I'm going to ask and the things that I expect. However, when we have new developers or new contractors or those that I haven't had that history with or that communication with, I have to kind of start from the beginning to explain the importance of winter stabilization and establish that relationship and communication. So in general, yes. However, it does require a little bit more effort for developers and contractors that I'm not as familiar with.
No further questions open to cross or
All right.
questions from
Any
the judge?
cross?
No cross, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, and thanks for that statement. Appreciate it. And I also appreciate your work, Samantha.
Thank you.
All right, so you're excused. Is that all of staff's witnesses?
That's all.
All right, so that's all of our witnesses. We've checked in all of our exhibits and testimony. We understand the post-hearing process best we can. Anything else we need to address before we adjourn?
Nothing for me.
All right, so with that, we're adjourned. Thanks very much. I appreciate everyone's attendance. We will see you at the public hearing session on Thursday. So I appreciate everyone's attendance there, and take care. We're adjourned.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thanks, Your Honor.